Hey guys, so today for my little review I'm going to be talking about two books. Surprise, surprise, because they are in a series together and I finished reading both of them pretty recently, so I just decided I'd give them both a go in the same thing. So the books I'm reviewing are Miss Peregines' Home for Peculiar Children and Hollow City, which is the second book. And I've been wanting to read it for a while, but I never really got around to it because school got in the way, and yeah. So basically, starting off with the first book, Miss Peregrine, it basically follows a young kid named Jacob, and his grandfather just passed away, and he's seeing a therapist, and Jacob's thinking something crazy happened to my grandfather. He just didn't die normally. Something weird happened to him, and so he kind of went with his dad to a small island where his grandfather used to live with these so-called peculiar children. And Jacob never really believed him, and his family never really believed him. And so he went and he found out the peculiar children were real, and so then he kind of goes off on an adventure to kind of get close to these children and kind of figure out the truth. And the second book basically follows obviously the first one, and the children, including Jacob, are trying to save Miss Peregrine because she's stuck in bird form, and they're trying to find another basically homeowner of a loop which keeps the peculiar children safe. And they figure out Miss Wren is more than likely still alive from another loop, and basically they go on an adventure to try and find Miss Wren and end up in a bunch of trouble basically. And I really enjoyed these reads. They were both really, really easy. I mean, in some senses they were both fairly predictable, kind of where they're going, kind of in the pure basicness of it. But there are definitely some things where I was like, okay, I did not see that coming. But in hindsight, you're thinking, okay, that makes perfect sense. Of course that's what it was going to do, you know? Kind of those types of things. And it's definitely for a younger age group, obviously, but it was really interesting because I've never really read something like this before, and it's really cool because the author, Ransom Riggs, includes kind of these weird photographs, you know. Let me find one in the first book, kind of like these, you know, they're worked into the story, and I think that's really unique, and it brings kind of a really interesting aspect and a really nice visual to the story, because I love it when things are laid out in a visual sense. It really helps with me be able to read it but then also see it. So this really helped throughout the story, and it added a really great aspect to the whole story, which I really appreciated. And I believe there's going to be a third book coming out at there is a third book coming out at some point, possibly this year, maybe, I'm not quite sure, but yeah, I'm really excited, and I can't wait to read the third book because I want to know what happens. And I really hope it doesn't go past a trilogy, though, because I feel like with these books, trilogy is kind of the perfect amount of books. And yeah, the author did a good job, and I definitely think it's kind of probably early high school, maybe late middle, maybe 8th grade. But yeah, so I would definitely give these books a check. Definitely kind of a little bit horror, and definitely some suspense. I think that's my cue that I should probably end this video, and I will see you guys later. Bye!